not many of them have a vehicle to begin with. But those that do would pack them full. I saw hundreds of Bibles, and they are heavy, putting them in. When I saw it, I wondered to myself, how on earth are the people ever going to get into the vans? There was no room left. But they would fill these vans up, or cars, or whatever, and take them back to their region, not only for their church, but for the churches of their entire area, and how thrilling it was. Well, Bibles is our primary mandate. But outside of Bibles, as you heard Pastor saying just a moment ago, the greatest need is for theological training, because the pastors have little or no Bible training, and that is so very, very urgent. Although the churches are enjoying wonderful and amazing growth, they are being restrained because to greater growth simply because of the lack of their pastors. And so every time we go, they want us to conduct seminars. And again, this time we had 5 seminars with hundreds of pastors and church leaders attending. And they would sit for hours on end. On 2 occasions, I would go for a half an hour in speaking and say, well, we better take a break. And they would say, no, just keep going. And I'd wait for an hour, and I'd say, let's break. No, let's keep going. And I'd speak for 2.5 hours, if you can believe it. And people just sit there and receive the gospel truth. That's the hunger and the need that there is today. Now, in our seminars, we were emphasizing the importance of reading and studying the Word of God, so that they would have something to say when they preach, not just to get up with some monotonous routine, but rather to provide some compelling reason for the people to listen, to pay attention, and to become even more committed to the will and plan of God. But so often, in that part of the world, their preaching is just a monotonous rhetoric, and it lacks the challenge and the practical message of Bible truth. I was reminding them while I was there of John Wesley. You remember John Wesley, when he spoke to his students, he said, either read the Word of God or leave the ministry. So many of them over there don't have the training, but they need to read. And so that was our emphasis. I talked about Charles Spurgeon, who's called the Prince of Preachers. Charles Spurgeon has more books and more articles in circulation today than any other preacher or any other Christian. And he only lived to be 58 years of age. But you know what he said? He said, when you preach, he said, don't preach calmly or quietly or like you're going to sleep. He said, preach with fire and passion and power. Amen. Now, it can't all be emotion, I know that. We have to have the Word. You have to say something, but you have to have a little emotion too, and get a little excited. He said, don't put the people to sleep. Let me ask you, Pastor Robert, have you ever put anybody to sleep while you were preaching?